So in this video, I want to talk a little bit about QuickBooks Desktop versus QuickBooks Online. And it's important to understand if you're considering QuickBooks as a accounting or financial solution to help manage your business, that you really evaluate both products, especially if you don't come from a QuickBooks background, that you take the time to evaluate both products to see what works best for you. I know that there are a lot of legacy customers, legacy folks who have used QuickBooks Desktop for many, many years and who made the transition to online, and then they want to go back to QuickBooks Desktop because they don't like the online version. They don't like how it works or how it's changed. And it's important to understand that QuickBooks Desktop and QuickBooks Online are not an apples to apples version. So it's not so easy to just kind of make the jump from one product to the other because you have to be acclimated to it. And QuickBooks Online does have certain functionality that's not available in QuickBooks Desktop. And likewise, QuickBooks Desktop has certain features that are much more robust, that are, I think, better than the online version. And I've tried both products. I've used QuickBooks Desktop products for many years, especially Enterprise. And I personally and professionally prefer QuickBooks Desktop over QuickBooks Online. But again, that's really a judgment call. That's something that each business has to evaluate on their own. Some customers love QuickBooks Desktop products. Some customers love QuickBooks Online products. Some customers don't like either and prefer going a different direction. So it's really a choice that you need to make based on a thorough evaluation. That means testing the products out and making sure that they can support the functionality, the reporting, the day-to-day that you need for your accounting and financial needs. But, fair warning to QuickBooks Desktop customers is Intuit makes a tool that makes it fairly simple to transition from QuickBooks Desktop to QuickBooks Online. But it's important to understand that there is not as simple a process to revert or to go back from QuickBooks Online to QuickBooks Desktop. So when you make the move to online, you really have to think of it as a one-way trip. Because if you try to move back to QuickBooks Desktop, even though you can technically do it, you're reporting your numbers, because QuickBooks Online has certain features that aren't available in QuickBooks Desktop, you may end up creating a bit of chaos and a bit of a mess with your financials that you're going to have to figure out how to clean up. So it's just something to really consider.